Hello, you wonderful people. Welcome to another episode of the Football Management series where we look at retro Football Manager games released in the 1980s and early 1990s, mostly on the ZX Spectrum. How are you all doing? Hope you're doing well. During this time, it's during this recording, we're up to close to I think 30 episodes, something like that. Thank you very much for watching all these episodes, greatly appreciated. And if you do like it, please subscribe, make comments. A couple of videos have hit over 100 by the time of this recording, so many thanks for watching this. That proves that you do like it, so I'm most grateful. Today we're looking at International Manager by the makers called D&H Games. Now D&H Games are one of my favourite people who made these games because they made Football Director 2, which is one of my all-time favourite football management games. And this is International Manager, so they went to the international side of the games of management, which you don't see many um, games doing international management. I think only a few do, like Tracksuit Manager obviously is the one that I can clearly remember that did do it. But it's going to be interesting to see what International Manager is going to be like. So it was released 1986 by D&H Games, as I said before. This is the ZX Spectrum. One review, 78%. So I will see if we can find that review. And here's the official downloads. There's the screen there. Um, Magazine reviews. There we go. And it's Your Sinclair. Okay, that's a good one. Your Sinclair Bargain Basement. A Bumper New Year collection of cheapy rubbish. Oops. Okay, not a good start. Here's release of an old D&H. Okay, this sums up why the last game we were looking at, the Professional Footballer, was on Cult Games, but it was a D&H game. It's because Cult TV must have bought the rights and resold the game. So they're doing it similar here. So this was reviewed when the game was re-released in 1990, but we will keep it as a 1986 release. So this is a D&O Football Manager game, one that followed the new classic Football Manager into boot sim one that followed the now classic Football Manager. Well, sort of anyway, because this isn't quite the same league. Let's say top of Division Two, Division Two, or the top of the Championship as it is nowadays. Um, well, fortunately, the World Cup is played virtually annually, so if you cock up one year, then there's another one around the corner. No one's going to fire you. You have far more players to choose from now, but now other factors come to play. Consistently, talent, morale, just form. Otherwise, it's business as usual, hard but playable. Okay, that's a good start at least. It's playable. And the most boring part of the game, watching the score mount against your satellite with Team 11, has been perked out with addition of some rudimentary graphics to show you how the game's going. Not bad at all. Extremely good value. Okay, so this has actually got quite a decent review, so that makes a nice change. So we will go into it. I have tried this briefly before, and there was a lot of long beeps for the says about the tape machine. Of course, we don't have a tape cassette on this, so I have muted the sound, um, so you won't be a. Oops, that's not the screen I was meant to type in. That was a management screen there. So there we go, and we will go into it. So the sound has been muted, and all it came up with was stop tape and that, and I didn't want you guys to hear it because it was quite loud. So I will now going to unmute the game. So we can now go back to what the sound was. Now I think the speed was fast here. Yeah, let's go to normal. So here we go. First thing you need to do is you need to choose your country. So at least the keys here tell me which country to choose. So we've got quite a lot of countries here and a lot of spelling mistakes I noticed as well. USSR don't exist anymore. Bulgaria is spelt, I think that is spelt wrong. Um, East Germany, wow. Romania is for us in here in the UK, spelled with an O, R-O mania. Sweden has not got a double E in it. So this clearly hasn't gone through a quality checker. So who are we going to choose? I'm not going to choose England because that's. Let's go a bit different here. I think I'm going to choose Wales. Let's choose Wales. So, oh, there's the beep. So here's the players' names. Do you want to change names? Oh, okay, interesting. We won't change names today, so I'll just say no. Start the original tape. I'm hoping there's not going to be this beep. I'm going to mute the sound again, just in case. So start original tape. The sound's been muted just in case we get that long beep again. So I'm going to increase the speed. Please wait. There we go. So I don't think there was any sound, so that's all right then. So turn the sound back on, or the lack of it anyway. So play next, play match. All at the time. As you notice, the days are going quick, so you can't even pause it. Next game, what's the squad? There we go. Here's the squad. T and F, form. That must be form, and T must be talent. That's what I'm guessing. So you do get a full team, hopefully. Hopefuls. What's hopefuls? Oh, okay. Very detailed screen here. So F, C, and M, I guess. Age, availability, when they become available. Oh, that's good. Very detailed, actually. So go back to squad. So obviously you got the goalies. So the first team, you know, it's also the first team. I've got about 4 goalies in them, so we do need to change a couple of things here. So press C for change. Which player to be moved? Well, player 5. Is it letting me? Oh, okay. We have to use the up and down screen to select the player. 5 to new position. 17. Yeah. Is that going to do it? It didn't do anything. Okay, let's try another one. Let's try number 17. Let's do it the other way around. 17. New position. It's not letting me go back up. Oh, there we go. It's now letting me back up. And, oh, nope. It's just letting me change from 17 to 20. Let's change again. So player to be moved. This player, maybe you have to move the subs to the first team. 14. Player's new position. Nope, that doesn't work. So 18. Did that move? Nothing's moving. Nothing's moving at the moment. So this is the info screen anyway, which we saw from the hopeful. So our goalie's only 18 years old. Availability February. So maybe we can't do anything until February. So let's look at the fixture list. Nope, there's no fixtures. It's not coming up. So what's the next game? Nope, next game. This is not going well here. Let's get to the dates where the players become available. So we're going to move the dates quickly. February, here we go. Normal speed. Oops. Normal speed. Squad. Now, can I move players? I don't know why it's not letting me move players here. Change. Player to be moved. Player 5. Player's new position. Let's put you on the subs bench. 12. Ah, that worked. That actually moved. Yay! So let's get these goalies all out of this side here. Number 6, you're going to be going down to 17. Yeah, they're all moving now. So I'm trying to get at least a, let's look at these T and S. Let's try and get a decent sign-in. So Arnold's is a pretty good, he's an 8 and a 2. So if we change number 14 to number 7, because don't want a goalie playing in midfield. That works. Actually, we've got 3 defenders. Let's have a 3-5-3 formation, something different. So any other good midfielders? Johnson. We got some really good strikers. James and Hoggard are 9s. Actually, I might get a defender in. Let's move player 5, Walters. So I have to use the D and M keys to select the player. And then press the D key to select The midfielder, which is Lawton actually. Lawton. No, Travers over there, 9-9, crikey. And Peters has got to go in actually. So that should work. Yeah, Travers is in. And then I need to change the goalie. So I'm hoping all this is worth it. Player to be moved 1. And he's going to be replaced by number 17. Now, all these players are moving because all these players are now available, which is, so I couldn't move these players in January because none of them were available. But now it's February, all of them are available. So there we go. So Peters in goal. Let's see if we can select a really good. Sellers need to come in now instead of Ward. Ward, it's that number 2. And Sellers is going to be number 19. 16, 17, 19. There we go. Yep. This is not bad. I do like doing this actually. This is quite good. Again, you can see this is a D&H game because it's already much better than a lot of these games we've been playing recently. Like the last episode of Professional Football was terrible. So we got Walters in. Then we need to put Curry. Curry's a number 10, but he should really be a number 9. So we'll just move him up a position to swap him with Haggard. Yep. And then Stevens, number 11. Shame I can't actually type number. It would be so much quicker doing this. And I'll replace him with James, number 18. We've got a lot of... I haven't got many strikers in this squad, actually. And then, yeah, that's probably the best first team we got. Now, let's look at the hopefuls. Can we bring in some hopefuls? Yeah, Robson, number 29, is pretty decent. There's a couple of 9s here, actually. Change. Number 29. To another position. Ah, there we go. 17. Now, 17 was from the previous screen, if I can remember correctly. So let's have a look at the squad. Let me see. Does that work? Is Robson in at number 17? He is. That's clever. So it means now I can change Robson, player to be moved, number 17. And I'll put number 6 in. Very limited sound, of course, as always. There you go, Robson's in. Now, we're going to look at the hopefuls, and I want to replace 19 and 20 with a striker, a new striker. So let's look at the hopefuls. Gibson, number 28, or Wright, number 33. There we go. Change Wright. So I have to find Wright. So it's number 33. And did I say 20? Yeah. Take 20. 20 is going to go back into the pool. So Wright should be moved. And also I'm going to get Thomas, 21, I think. Moving to 21. So 35 to say 21. And then I go back to the squad. And the 2 new strikers should be in there. So, yep, they've been. There's Wright. And there's Thomas. Nice. Now, if there's any 9 players I can bring in, and I'll use number 22, 23, or 24. If I use my mouse, here we go. These are the 3 players we want to replace. So, some good defenders and midfielder. So let's look in the hopefuls. Yeah, 26 is definitely one. Hill can come in. Hill or Crow. So let's change number 26. Moving to 24, 25, isn't it? 23, 24. That's it. 24. So, yep. Let's go to squad. I think I chose the right one there. Yeah, Hill's in there. We need to get a good defender. Replace number 19 Ward with a 9-star defender. There you go. 25 and 19 are the 2 we're going to replace. This will be the final change because we want to see what the game's going to be actually like. So change number 25 and bring in and take out number 19. 19 should then go into There you go, there's Ward. He's been moved into here. And the player we moved into our first team reserves should be here. There he is, there's Davis. And I'll put him straight into the first team. So move Smith out of the squad, out of the first team, and put Davis in. 17, 18, 19. Good. And then I'll just create this reserve team, the subs I mean, so keep the goalie in. So number 13 should be, let's keep 13 as himself. Now 14's definitely got to go. I don't want two goalies on the bench. 14, and I'll bring in Wright, the attacker. So I wish I could type 20, but now I have to use these up and down keys. So Wright should get in there. And then I think I need a midfielder to replace number 16. Change number 16. Again, you can type in different players' names here to make it as custom as you want, which is great. Just have to remember which. I think no matter what country you are, you're going to have these standard English names, I think. So Hill obviously needs to be into this side, 24. Yeah, Hill's in. So I've got two defenders and the midfielder. Yep, okay. So information, that's what information screen. So Wright's had 39 caps. Doesn't say how many goals he's scored though, just caps. So we've got quite a lot of players on 40 caps here, so that's not too bad. So go back to the menu then. What's the next game? Have we got a next game? Oop, what's he doing? Next game will be against Romania with a U. It's a European Championship qualifier on Feb the 16th, which is today. So fixture list. Have we got a fixture list? Yes, we have. Romania, February the 16th. Then Poland, England in our group. Oh dear. Not an easy group, actually. Book fixture. Ooh, what's this? Could we book a friendly? We can. Let's book a friendly in March. Come on, we want a team lower than us. I just noticed we can book a friendly against ourselves, which is let's Iceland. Let's see. Do you want to play a game? Home, Ireland. Okay, cool. Iceland accept the offer. So there's a game in March even. We might not get to it though. We'll see what a couple of games this is like. So yeah, that's good. I like that. This is possibly one game we could go back to. So all these caps and none of these players have scored a goal. So even the strikers have those 40 caps and they haven't scored a goal. Okay, right. Is it today the game? It is. Here's the match then, at last. Home to Romania with a U. There's our subs bench. No sound, certainly. Yeah, match screen's okay. Remember, this is 1986 though. But even 1986, you can see this is actually a much better game than a lot of other games we've been playing. And for a budget label for $2.99 in 1990, this is definitely probably worth the money. You can spend a lot of time on this. It's the D&H company were pretty decent, I think, with the games they were doing, like Football Director 1 and 2. Again, Football Director 2 is one of my favourite games, and this is the same company that made it. So yeah, I do like it. It's detailed. There's a reserve bench, there's the hopeful bench, and it's still 0-0 here. No sound whatsoever though. Again, it seems a lot of these games in the 80s and 90s just don't use sound much at all. The only exception I think we had, the only game that really had a lot of sound was too much maybe, was Football of the Year, which we did a lot of episodes ago. So half time, 0-0. So second half, this is normal speed. Oh, there's a goal. James has scored for Wales. Yay, we've scored. No sound whatsoever, though, which is a shame. And this is the second half, but you notice we're still playing in the same direction as we did in the first half. So nothing new there. But that's just a minor thing to get out. But other than that, I think, oh, Romania have just scored 1-0. Um, I do like it. You can spend a lot of time customizing it to what you want to do, like all the players' names and stuff like that. There's this game hasn't gone through a spell checker very well. Again, a lot of these countries are spelt wrong. Well, in English anyway, like Romania for us in England and UK has got an O, not a U. Sweden with double E and stuff like that. So a bit amateurish in places, but I do like the concept of this game. Oh, Romania scored again. Um, so we're going to lose this. I wish there was a little bit of sound to it. The only sound was when you were selecting players and stuff, and that was just a beep. Again, I have to consider this is 1986. This game came out after Football Manager 2 and was it Football Manager? Sorry, Football Manager 1, or in those days just Football Manager. Um, so you've got to compare this game to 1986, not when this game was re-released in 1991. Hence why when I do the video, we will put that as a 1986 game. So we lost 2-1 to Romania in a pretty damn difficult group where we were with Poland and England, who we are the lowest ranked side. I think there you go, England beat Poland 3-0. You have to think also what Wales were like in the mid 80s. They were struggling. Then not as good as they are now. They're a much better team. They have been in the last few years. So let's look at the group. Dates are moving just like we're just going back into it, and the dates are moving just independently. So can we? Yes, we are. Group. Here we go. 14 group. England at the top. So the group's all good, all detailed. Our next game is away to Poland, but we have got a friendly in March. So we'll wait until the friendly game, and I think that'll be it for this episode because this episode's getting to be 30 minutes. But my overall impressions are, yep, this is not bad. February the 30th, February the 31st. Oh dear. That does not exist, obviously. So that's just random. Looks like each month is 31 days. So there's little things that are wrong in this game. But other than that, I think this game is not bad at all. If you bought this for $2.99 on budget in 1990-91, I don't think you'd be that disappointed by it. March 15th. Now that's when the friendly is. So we'll look at the squad. I'll make a change there. I'll take Manton out. I think that's Manton. The font's a bit hard to read. And I'll put Hill in number 16. That should boost our stats a bit there. 3573. I think that's probably the average, maybe. One player's injured. Johnson with the eye. That must mean he's injured. Robson will come in then. Robson, number 17. So he will replace Arnold's. It would have been great having realistic Welsh player names of 1986, but that probably would take a lot of game. This is not like the modern day Foot Manager series where you could easily do that. Okay, I think that's what we're going to do for now. So we'll go back to menu, play match. So this is our friendly against Iceland at home. obviously in this game there is no finance screens or anything like that. You don't have to worry about finances. You don't transfer players. Um, the only transferring you're doing is, oh, Curry scored, is to bring players in from the reserve pool into the main side, which it's the first time I've seen that happening. Actually, that's the only other time I've actually seen like you call up a reserve pool into the team is international management on the modern Football Manager series. Um, so that's definitely unique. Uh, the whole uniqueness of being an international manager, if that's uniqueness, if that's a word, is it's good to see. Oh, penalty. Sellers has scored 2-0 to our side. We are beating basically a higher ranking side. Remember, Iceland are ranked 42 in the game. We're ranked 44. We're going to speed it up a little bit because there's no sound, so you're not missing any sound or anything like that. We're just going to get through this game. Half time then, we're 2-0 up at Iceland. Good morale boosting game here for us. It's nice that you can actually book friendlies, so every month you could actually play a game, which is good. Get to know your players better. But again, if you pick a side lower ranked, you're going to be in a group where a lot of the sides are much better than you. So we won 2-0. So that was a good morale boosting win. We're on high speed at the moment, faster speed at the moment, because I'm just going to see. There we go. And it gives the goal scorers in. Sellers was actually a defender. Okay, Peters conceded 2. Yeah, all good. So we'll call it quits, I think, now, because I think we've seen all that we could see. So what's my impressions of this game? My impressions of this game is I do like it. There's a lot of unique features to the game. It needs a quality audit or spell checker to go through a lot of these because there's a lot of grammar errors or country spelling errors. Calling up players from the reserve pool to the main sides and reserve sides is a good idea, even though they're actually selecting each player does take its time. The only keys you'll be using is the U and D keys and the Enter key. Sound, as always, is minimum here. So that's kind of what you expect for a game to be like now. There's a lot of options though, and yeah, I think it's a pretty decent game actually. So that is International Manager by D&H Games, released in 1986. Again, if you do like the series, then please subscribe and comment. I hope to see you again in the next episode. So take care of yourselves. Bye bye.